This Saturday, the Veterans Picnic in the Park event will be held at Spec Pond in Wilbraham. The family event is designed to support and connect veterans with services and each other, while at the same time allowing them and their families to enjoy some time together. Carolee McGrath sat down with Jered Sasen, Veterans Agent for the town of Wilbraham, and Steve Connor of Central Hampshire Veterans Services to find out more.
The event is called Veterans Picnic in the Park. It was a dream of a group from East Long Meadow in the area to try to reach out to veterans and their families, the younger veterans that we're having a harder time reaching. And it began last year. It was just kind of a family event. They had it in East Long Meadow, and I participated in it and had a table, but wasn't part of the planning. It was done relatively quickly. They expected about 100 people, 100 veterans, and they got 300. And that went, okay, we need to organize this even better. So they came to the Western Mass Veteran Service Officers Association. That's a group of us who cover all of Western Mass. We got together and decided it was time to plan it, reach out to the community, get some support for it, and make it even bigger. We are planning to have it on October 5th. It's at Spec Pond in Wilbraham. We've just got a lot of community collaboration and a lot of opportunities to have a really fun day and maybe get some connections made for veterans.
Now, you had mentioned, and I'm wondering if you can pick up on this, that it's hard to reach some of the younger veterans. What are the challenges that exist there? I know you served in the Navy, and you have a young family as well. What are the challenges reaching them?
Well, it's almost as if, everyone knows the atrocities of what this country did to the Vietnam veterans. And it's almost as if the veterans of today kind of do that to themselves. Even though they're thanked, they're appreciated for their service, I think it's primarily because this conflict has gone on so long that it's almost like a moot point now. Now they're like, well, I didn't really do anything special. Even though they may have deployed several times overseas, they just don't feel so special for what they've done. So I think...
Well, can I interject? I think it's also the isolation, because back in the Vietnam War, and to some degree the Gulf War, but really Vietnam, there was a draft. Everybody knew somebody who was serving, things like that. We had parents and grandparents that were in World War II. There were great numbers. We have less than 1% of those that could serve are serving. So you have the same people going over and over again, trying to come back and reintegrate back into their community, then go off and then come back. And that has a toll on both family and the veteran, but they also feel in isolation because they don't see a lot of themselves out in the community. And so I think that's another reason why it's hard to get to them, because they don't feel the connection to community, and we need to work that.
What were some of the challenges that you faced? You served for 10 years, right? 2006 to 2016.
Being a veteran who suffers from PTSD, Steve touched it just right. Going and coming back, going and coming back. You isolate yourself. A lot of times you may feel that a lot of these issues are kind of your own too, when you don't really realize that, again, with connecting with community and other veterans, that we all go through it in some fashion. But I feel that an event like this, especially that we'll have the mobile vet center there, that do wonders with mental health, just being able to feel like you're a part of something. Because one thing that, the military does is makes you feel like you're part of something. So when you get out, it's almost like you're missing that feeling of being a part of something. So it'd be great to be able to have this event to show that you're still part of a community that really does care about you.
Right, and there's all different types of services. You said,
I mean,
health
it's
care,
everything from the vet center to people that help with home loans to, and they've all been vetted. There's no predators going to this thing. It is people that they have a focus on veterans. I mean, that's one of the things, is there's a lot of companies, a lot of businesses, a lot of nonprofits. I'm on a committee for Western Mass trying to help employers, help providers understand the veteran world, military culture, because they don't.
Because
but these people that are going to be at this do. They're going to be just every kind of service you can think of. And there's going to be a bouncy house.
Absolutely.
Which is a big attraction. I think a fishing derby as well for the
Yes.
kids.
Absolutely. VFW Post 9397, Pat Ledoux and Hamden, Mass. will be actually sponsoring the Kids Fishing Derby that will start from 10 o'clock before the actual ceremony starts to about, I think we said 11:45 is when we'll cut it, because the ceremony for the actual event will be at noon.
Okay. And the ceremony entails?
Just the welcoming,
Right.
doing the parading the colors, singing the national anthem, and then a couple politicians will be speaking. But
Tell me a little bit about the 9/11 wall that is also going to be on display.
the 9/11 wall is it's originally stationed down, I think, in Richmond, Virginia. I know it's in Virginia, and we got it confirmed to come up. And this wall, it's beautiful. I've only seen pictures of it, but this wall really kind of remembers all those who lost their lives from 9/11 all the way up until today. And it's put together with dog tags of those who lost their lives.
And when you think about it, we just are celebrating the 18th anniversary of 9/11, which to me seems unbelievable. But to all of these people who are in the military, who are serving, and those who are still serving in harm's way right now, do you ever worry, that people, like it's a distant memory and people forget? Is that why these events are so important, to show that there's support?
Yeah, we can go way back. All right, so we went into Afghanistan, and 2 years later we went into Iraq, and everybody who was serving in Afghanistan was like, well, what about us?
Right.
That has gone up and down, but it's pretty much continued.
Yeah.
It doesn't make the local news unless, like the gentleman from Chicopee who passed. Then everybody gets a quick reminder, but then they get back on with their lives. It's understandable, but there are people, there are families, there are kids whose parents are being deployed that we have to think about. And if we don't get them into the community and make everybody say, it's great to say thank you for your service. That's a really sweet thing to say, but it doesn't go nearly far enough to say, but you're the kid who lived next door. You're the kid who grew down the street. I care about you. I care what happens to you.